If you're thinking about running a free trademark search, check out this video first. I'll show you why those searches aren't that hot of an idea and how it can cost you some money in the long run. So when someone is offering you a free trademark search, they are really offering you the exact same thing that you can get at the government site, uspto.gov. And I'll include links to everything you see here in the comments section of the video. But essentially, this is the page. When they say free trademark search, I mean, this page itself could say free trademark search, because when you enter a term in their, little area, it's just like entering it right here. And one of the things we really want to know about this site is that it's not a smart site. This is not a Google. There is no "did you mean?" So if you're off by a little bit, or the words aren't exactly the same that you're entering and of a pre-existing trademark, it's going to act like there's not a problem. I'll give you an example here. Let's look at this company, tiresetc.com. We registered the trademark for them. Well, if we go here and we want to do a free trademark search and we enter tires, let's say, as you can see, I've run this before, let's say instead of saying etc, we spell out etc, okay? And we click run. Well, look, it's telling me that there's no records, that this would not be a problem. And so in this case, I would think, hey, I'm fine to file, and I would, and then sure enough, I'd get rejected, because of this guy right here, tiresetc.com. Now, one other thing I want to talk about, or actually two things that I want to talk about here, is how else I would run this search. Because, again, the free trademark search is just entering a term in here, plug and chug, and then see what comes out. But if I'm running this for a client, I'm going to want to do be a lot more in depth. And one of the things I'd want to look at here, tires is very generic, but I'd still, just to be sure, want to look at etc. on its own. So what I would do is I would go into this freeform thing. Now I will make an entire video about how to enter what's called these Boolean search terms or search limiters. Here right now, let's just look again at the limitations of free searches. But if you do want to learn how to do this, I will post a video on it. So here, what I just want to check out is stuff like automotive, right? I want to see if there's anything else that uses etc that has to do with automotive stuff. But, and the reason I've got this written out here, so I want to draw your attention to this right here. Now, we have tips. The government gives you tips here, complicated tips for searching the trademark ID manual. But look down here. Look at what it says here. It's telling you about, if you enter in something like here, caution, only entries for services with the term automobile will be retrieved. Services with the term vehicle or automotive will not appear in the result set. So right here, I mean, there could be something that's etc that just has to do with tires, like the company we registered, or it could say automobile, in which case we wouldn't get a result, or it could say vehicle. It could say transmission repair. All of those things won't pop up. So another way that we can do it, instead of just limiting, hey, what are the services or products they're selling? Because in this case, I'm looking at automotive. We can look at classes. Now, let's go back to tires etc. and look at this right here. This is IC International Class 035. The government has split all products and services up into 45 different classes. They all break down into these. Now, 3.5 is for retail store services. So here, retail tire store services. But if we go here and we look at, this is the trademark ID manual, and we put in tires, look at all these different classes that also contain things like tires. So class 1, class 3, class 7, class 8. Now the reason for this is because, the government has just been tacking on more and more things. It's an ad hoc system. It wasn't started, it wasn't started with every product in mind. So, or every service in mind. So they keep kind of shoving stuff into different classes. But I mean, look at this. We've got 8, 9, 11, 12. Now, and then finally down here, we go all the way down, we see retail tire store. So this is our guy right there. But I would be concerned about anything that has to do with in class 12 specifically, because class 12 is tires. And I would also be concerned with anything in class 3-7, because this has to do with auto repair. And I would be worried that an examining attorney would, say, hey, you're replacing tires, that has to do with repair. So we could reject something. So that's it. I'm not trying to say that this is rocket science. I'm not trying to say that this is it's impossible for you to run a free search. It's just a matter of learning how to do it comes with experience. And as you can see here, trademark attorney Josh Gerben, over 4,000 trademark matters. That's a lot of experience. So you just get to know how the examining attorneys will judge a particular trademark, and you just get to know those 45 different classes in and out. And so as an attorney, and you use Josh, he will be sure that you don't go flushing money down the drain by registering a mark that's just doomed to be rejected. Thanks, guys, for watching this video, and check back for more videos coming pretty soon.